In this video, we will be discussing how to configure the CardioMD acquisition station with a USB to serial device, which will allow us to use the CardioMD laptop to flash EDCs or motor controllers and to provide other diagnostic abilities.
When you're trying to communicate with a CardioMD EDC or a CardioMD motor controller, the first thing you must do is get serial communication from your computer. Most times you're going to be dealing with a laptop, and laptops do not have the correct port to communicate with the EDC. The correct communication device is a serial port. So what we typically use is a USB to serial device. When we plug the USB to serial device in, I will see it saying I found a new device. In this case, I happen to have drivers already loaded, so the system found the drivers and it loaded them. Now, question is, it's a serial port. That's wonderful. What port is it on? How do I know? How I'm going to find out is I'm going to go to my computer, right-click on it, go to Properties, go to Hardware, go to Device Manager. Under Device Manager, and I can get rid of some of this stuff that I don't care about. Under Device Manager, you're looking for ports. This section right here. Now I have some of these disabled. It's no big deal, but I have them disabled. The device that I hooked up is this prolific USB to serial COM port 5. The unfortunate thing is that if I'm wanting to program an EDC or program a motor controller, it needs to be either COM port 1 or COM port 2. Depending on the USB port you plug in, you will get different numbers. Right now I'm plugged into a USB port. I have COM port 5. I'm going to unplug it and I'm going to plug it into a different port. And now we see it is COM port 6. So it depends on which port you plug in as to what USB port you plug in as to which COM port you're going to get. The unfortunate thing is it's probably never going to be COM 1 or COM 2. Okay, so I need it to be COM 1 or COM 2. How am I going to fix that? Right click on the COM port, go to Properties. I will go to Port Settings, and under Port Settings there's Advanced. Under Advanced you'll see I have COM port 6 listed here. I can pull down that, scroll up, and it'll say things are in use. I'm going to choose COM port 2. I don't know what COM port 2 is, or actually I'm going to choose COM port 1. I'm not sure what COM port 1 is. And it says COM port is used by another device, such another using a duplicate name can lead to inaccessible devices and change settings. Do you want to continue? Yes. I happen to know that COM port 1 is available, and it was actually one of the other USB ports that I had used, so I was safe in that case. COM ports can be assigned to touchpads. COM ports can be assigned to mice. COM ports can be assigned to many different things, so you have to be careful about what you are doing and how you navigate this. Sometimes what I will do is I will actually, if I see COM port 1's in use by a device and it's listed there in my device manager, so I will, let's say I see COM port 1 is listed here, I will actually go into it and move it somewhere else, COM 7, COM 8, COM 9, something like that, and then utilize the empty port that I've now freed up as my communication port. You notice it says COM port 6 here. I'm just going to kill this, go back into Device Manager, and now it says COM 1. Basically it doesn't refresh really well, but for lack of any other issues, it is now set up as COM port 1. Now that we have it as COM port 1, I can do many things. I can go into Programs, accessories, communications, hyperterminal. And I'm going to create a new hyperterminal. I'm going to call it EDC. And I'm going to say OK. And I'm going to say I'm going to use COM port 1. And say OK. It's going to ask me for my communication protocol or parameters. I'm going to say 57.6. I'm going to say no flow control. Say OK. And I now have a prompt from my EDC. I could type in commands, version. Actually, if I type in help, it'll give you a list of commands. So I am in full communication with my EDC. I now know my EDC is talking to my computer, and it's talking over COM port 1. Now that I know that, I am capable of using the Flash program to program this EDC.
The support staff at Universal Medical are here to assist you with all of your nuclear medicine technical and parts related questions. Please call us at 888-239-3510.